What's up, you guys? ToyzCraze here, doing another action figure review on the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Vintage Collection Electro action figure from Hasbro. So without further ado, let's go and check it out. So before we get the figure open, let's take a look at the packaging. So right here, we got a window where we can see the figure and a bunch of other items from this figure as well. Right here, we got the Electro image and the Spider-Man on the top, and then Marvel Comics. On the back, we got a bunch of other sick images of other figures from this wave, the interchangeable hands right here, and then a bio of Electro right here. If you guys want to read that, go ahead right now. And then an Electro image right here, and then a Spider-Man image, and then Marvel right there. And then really too much left to the box, so let's go and get this thing open. So here are all the items that came with the Marvel Legends Electro action figure, so let's go check them out. So we got some interchangeable hands right here, looking absolutely awesome, and I really do like the detail on these hands. These look a lot better than a previous figure I actually reviewed, was the Storm Retro Collection figure, and honestly, I really did not like the lightning. Like, I was not a huge fan of this one right here, like these flimsy lightning, like, I don't really like that. They should have just made it similar to this Electro action figure, which would have been so much better, and the Storm figure, the Retro Storm figure, would have been so much better, if you guys know what I'm saying. But like, this lightning is a lot worse. But they definitely upgraded the Electro figure with these awesome looking lightning. I really love that type of twisted effect. Like, it's coming out of his fingers. Like, that looks absolutely awesome, if you ask me. Like, these hands look really nice, and I'm honestly a huge fan of them. I'm really happy we got this instead of, you know, this type of lightning, like this flimsy type of lightning where you try to slip it on the figure. Yeah, I don't really like that type of concept, but, you know, I think these interchangeable hands are, I like these a lot better, and, you know, that's just my opinion. But now, for the moment you all have been waiting for, let's go check out the figure. And here it is, the Marvel Legends Electro action figure. Let's go check him out. So let's take a close-up look at him now. Looking absolutely awesome. I really love this figure, and I really love this design. This is one of my favorite Spider-Man Vintage Collection figures to be ever released, and I'm honestly a huge fan of the Spider-Man Vintage Collection and the Vintage Retro Collections, like, honestly, in general. Like, I really like that type of toy line. But there are some flaws with this figure. As you guys can see, there's like a paint smudge on the torso, and on the legs as well, there's some paint chipping off, and then paint chipping off on this side as well. But everywhere else looks really nice. I really do like the type of thunder lightning gloves. Like, that looks really cool. And then the head sculpt actually does look really nice, and the type of mask actually does look pretty nice. I do wish he came with an interchangeable head, but, you know, that's okay. He does look pretty awesome overall, and I really do like this figure a lot. And I think it really portrays how Electro looked in the comics. And honestly, this is just an amazing figure. Like, I really love this figure already. Like, it looks amazing. So now we're gonna check out how this figure looks with lightning on. So here you go. So looking absolutely awesome. And I really do love this type of lightning. Like, honestly, I'm just a big fan of this, and it looks really good. And I feel like this lightning, this just adds the finishing touch to this figure. Like, this has so much potential for posing, and it's not even funny. Like, you could do this, like, you could use this with like a flight stand or something, or like, I don't even know. It would be so nice to add to your collection. Like, honestly, I'm a huge fan of this, and it looks really nice. So next up, we're going to take a look at a side-by-side comparison of the Electro Marvel Legends action figure to the Electro from the comics. So let's go check it out. So, honestly, my opinions on this figure is, like, like they say, they nailed the likeness of this figure. Like, they nailed it. And you guys can literally tell, like, this figure literally looks, like, identical, man. And Marvel Legends, like, literally shot, and they did not miss, man. They did not miss with this figure. Like, this looks absolutely fire, and I honestly am a huge fan of it. Like, you guys can see with the likeness, like, you guys can definitely tell the resemblance of this figure, and they did a really nice job with it. And honestly, I am really happy with this figure. But like I said, the likeness of this figure is, like, pretty nice. I think they did everything, like, comic accurate, and they really made him look like, this figure looks like it's straight out of the comics, like, with the type of, like, like, bro, he's like a super muscular guy, dude. Like, this looks like it's just straight out of the comics, and that's just, as a Spider-Man fan, like a Spider-Man comic fan, myself, you guys would probably know that I'd be pretty excited about this figure. And honestly, this is a really awesome figure, and they really did portray Electro good with this figure, honestly. So next up, we're going to check out articulation, so let's go. So the head can move upward about that far, move downward about that far, and move all around as well. Torso crunches forward about that far, crunches back about that far, hips move all around as well, arms move outward about that far, biceps move all around, double jointed elbows move in about that far, yep, and hands move all around and move inward about that far and outward about that far. The legs move can kick back, can kick forward about that far, kick back about that far, and move all around as well. Double jointed knees move in about that far. The feet or the boots themselves can move all around as well. The feet can move upward about that far and downward about that far. So that is it for articulation on this figure. So now we're going to check out a side-by-side comparison of other retro figures to this Electro Marvel Legends Spider-Man Collection action figure. So let's go check it out. So as you guys can see, the Electro figure is a little bit taller just because of this lightning hat right here, like this lightning. But they're basically the same height if you take out the lightning hat or whatever, or the lightning mask. But, you know, just keep that in mind. They're all 6 inches. They're all 6-inch figures. So as you guys can see, just to give you guys a sense of how tall this figure is. And in the end, we've seen this Electro figure be absolutely awesome. And honestly, this really came in clutch today, as I was really hoping for something big and good as a figure, and we got it as Marvel Legends shot, and they have scored with this figure right here. This is absolutely amazing, and I'm a really big fan of it. And it's a really nice figure. It's very detailed, and it has great articulation. And honestly, it's just a must-buy for you Spider-Man fans out there. Like, come on, man, you gotta get this. If you guys do want to buy this figure, be sure to do so through the link below. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this review helpful. If you guys did find this review helpful and enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.